Good morning. We're going to run through a short yoga practice this morning that will be standing. So coming to the floor, maybe on a yoga mat if you have one, and walk or jump your feet apart. Sweep the arms up to the sky, interlace your hands above your head and push the heels of the hands to the sky. Push down through the feet. Take a side stretch one direction. Breathe into the ribs you're moving away from. Coming back to the center, exhaling to the opposite direction. All the way back to the center, and as you lower the hands down, just bring them onto your thighs, starting to slide your hands down to wherever feels good for you, so the spine stays long, maybe to the floor if that's available to you, and maybe you can start to fold, bringing the crown of the head towards the floor. If you're tight, just stay nice and high and keep the length through the spine and through the legs. As you start to walk your hands forward, if you did go deeper, walk your hands towards your right foot. Turn your right foot forward and just bring your left knee, your back knee onto the floor and come into a low lunge, sweeping the arms up, pulling the arms down like cactus, as if you could squeeze a pencil between the shoulder blades. And then push forward with the hands and reach like an arrow. Hands to the floor. As they do, you can lift the back knee, walk your hands all the way through the midline, lift the back heel and bring it down to the ground. Sweep up into this low lunge, get grounded with your foot, with your knees, squeezing the elbows down and back, and then reaching. And as you do, get long. Hands come down to the ground and walking them all the way into the center of your feet, turning your toes out. Hands onto your thighs. Take a twist, and as you do, you'll push off one arm and go along with that and rotate the ribs. Inhale to the center and then exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale to the center, exhaling. Inhale. And just evening yourself up. Coming back to the center and keep the legs bent and sweep the arms up. Now take one hand to your thigh and take a side stretch here. Forearm to your thigh if that feels good for you, and you can push your thigh back in space. Feel yourself opening up through the hips. To the center. If you're feeling it on the legs, you can straighten them for a moment, but otherwise stay nice and low. Folding to the other side. Opening the heart to the sky. All the way back to the center and then straightening your legs. Turning your toes to point forward and reach the heels of the hands to the sky. Take a side stretch one way to the center and a side stretch the other way. Coming all the way back. We'll do that one more time. Go a little deeper if you'd like. So as you fold forward, just explore how deep you can go here, keeping the spine and the legs long. Now as you walk your hands to the front of that right foot, framing the front foot, back knee to the floor, or this time keep the back knee lifted as you lift up. Elbows draw back. Feel like you're pushing this back heel into a wall if the leg's lifted. And then reach and get long. Hands to the floor and walk your hands all the way through, framing the other foot, lifting up, finding a crescent lunge, a high lunge as you lift up. Elbows draw back. Feel yourself small back bend here. And then reach forward as if you're pushing heavy air forward. Hands to the floor. Walking your hands in between your feet. And then starting to bring your hands onto your thighs. Push off one leg as you rotate. Inhale to the center and exhaling, rotating the other way. Inhale to the center, exhale, rotating. One more time, exhale. As you come back to the center, starting to lift up, sweep the arms up, sink down here. Try to get the crown of the head above the tailbone. One hand to your thigh, take a side stretch, maybe forearm to the thigh, rotate the heart up. As you come back to the center, opposite hand to your thigh, taking a side stretch, forearm on the thigh as you open the heart. All the way back to the center, interlace your hands, straighten your legs, toes turn forward, lowering the hands down. And walking or jumping your feet apart. And have a lovely Easter wherever you are, especially if you're in lockdown. Take good care of yourself, and fingers crossed Brisbane lockdown ends swiftly. Have a wonderful Easter, everybody. Thanks for joining me.